Over the last 25 years, I have had hundreds of meetings with individuals that have found themselves unemployed. They're looking for work, and not just any job, but they're looking for meaningful work where they can have a positive impact on the people that cross their path. When I sit down and talk to these folks, they share with me a lot of information about their background, about their resume, where they worked, which companies and coworkers they really disliked. They share a lot of information, and then they'll often turn to me and say, you know, what do you think? Do you know somebody who might need what I do? And I always ask them the same question, which is, what's your purpose in life? It often is met with a certain startled reaction. They were looking that maybe I might say, I know somebody, or give me your resume, I'll pass it along. But I don't want to start passing along resumes and even start talking about people that I know that might be a good fit for them until I really get a sense if we're in agreement as to what their purpose is. So I ask them again, what's your purpose in life? And often they'll look to me and say, you know, I don't really know. If you and I were sitting together right now and I asked you the same question, what's your purpose in life? What would you say? Would you struggle with an answer? Or would you know? Would you share something that really came from your heart and was really confident that you knew what your purpose in life is? Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't really have to struggle with that answer, because your purpose and my purpose, in fact, I believe everyone's purpose is the same, and that is to use our God-given talent to serve others in a remarkable way. It's our responsibility to figure out what is our talent, what is our unique gift, and then continue to develop those so that we can serve other people in a way that is really meaningful for them and has a positive impact. So the important thing for us to be thinking about is not, can we get a job, or can I network with somebody, or is this the right fit for me, or what do I even want to do? All of those things might be important, but it's not nearly as important as you getting really clear on what the foundation of your life really is. I know that, you know, about 10 years ago I built a home. And, you know, I grew up in a home that was really small. I think we had one bathroom, and it was, you know, a little uncomfortable for all 5 of us living in that home. And when I had an opportunity to build a home, you know, I wanted to have as big a home as I could afford. And I wanted to have 5 bedrooms. So I went out there to this piece of land that I decided to buy. And I went out there with my wife, and I went out there with this builder. And I kind of shared with them my vision for this home. And as I shared, this builder started to stake out what he would consider to be kind of the lot line, the foundation. And I said to him, you know, can we move this a little bit closer, because, you know, I'd like to have a big backyard too. And he said, if you're looking to build the kind of house that you're describing, you need to have a big foundation. And it occurs to me that if you want to build a career, a meaningful career, a bigger career, that you're going to have a big foundation. That foundation is going to be built on knowing that your purpose is to develop your strengths and serve other people. The more people you serve, the bigger the foundation, the bigger you have to develop your gifts. And so I'm going to challenge you to really think about, what is your vision? What kind of career do you want to build? What kind of people do you want to help? And really start thinking about, how do we lay the foundation for you to accomplish that objective? You know, we're going to have a series of video segments here, and the design of these programs are to really help you get from where you're at to where you want to go. And if your gap isn't very large, then you probably don't need a lot of help. But if you're committed to really maximizing your potential, if you're committed to really thinking about who you could help and what unique gifts that you have that can contribute to the quality of other people's lives, then I'd like to be your coach. And for the next 40 days, I'd like to share some insights, some suggestions, and even challenge you to take positive action that's going to help you get from where you're at to where you want to go. So your assignment today is to really spend some time and reflect on what are your strengths and what people would you like to help? What kind of challenges do you see in the world that you'd like to be a part of, making a positive difference? So just spend some time thinking about it. What are your strengths and where would you like to use those strengths in order to make a positive impact? And I'm confident that together, that over the next 40 days, we can come up with a strategy and a plan that's going to not only help you find the right job, that's going to help you with your financial goals, but it's also going to be the kind of a job that's going to help you make your world one positive place. So that's it for now. My name is Bill Durkin, and this is One Positive Place for JobBoxReport.com.